Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and I'm going to be starting a succession series here with two other content creators beside myself. We have Leo M. Panther and Enigmatic Rose 4. Never done one of these succession series before, and if you're not familiar with how this works, I'll be starting off the series, and I will be playing as the ruler I start with. When that ruler dies, I will immediately stop, save my game, and pass that save file on to the next person. And the person that will be following me will be Leo, and then after him will be Rose. After Rose, we'll see where the series is going to be, but that's the idea. So let's hop right in here. And I've already decided on what nation I'm going to be playing as. And I'll be selecting that as soon as we load in. So we're going to be playing over here as Colchis. And just to go over this very quickly, I'm going to try and go a little faster than I normally would play. I'm probably one of the slower players out of the three of us. But so they don't have to wait a long time, I'm going to try and go a little faster than I normally do. So we've got Persian traditions, which means we have minus 15% horse archer cost. We also have a thing that says minus 25% horse archer cost, so I don't know if those are two separate things. We have the unlocks of cavalry skirmish, raise levies, and military colonies. We have strong horse archers, good heavy infantry, and good light cavalry. So that's what our traditions are about. We are a autocratic monarchy. We have our religion and our culture. And this is our ruler. He's 25 years old, so it gives us a fair amount of time to play around with him. He's got decent stats, and we've got a decent number of cities and pops. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in here. After I check mixed gender roles, we're going to go ahead and start right in here. Okay, so we start up with 6K troops. Okay, we've got a bad research ratio. All right, well, that is what it is. Let's take a look at our nation overview. Okay, so we've got some tribesmen, decent number of citizens. I'm actually kind of surprised we have this pop up. Maybe it'll go away after a little while. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to get our ideas. So starting off, I think I want the morale one. Yeah, morale. We're going to get a civic one. With this one, I'm thinking the national slave output. We have a decent number of slaves, and I don't think these other two things are going to benefit me. Probably not going to be doing a lot of trade, and build cost, meh. So let's get this one. Then we need a religious idea. Okay, I think we go civilization here. Well, before we pick that, what is our civilization like in this area? I expect it not to be that great. Yeah, we got 25 across the board. So my idea, it looks like we had some tribesmen. Not a ton, but we have some. Didn't look like we had any in our capital province, though. Not that I see. Another thing we want to trade for is... okay, we don't have that right now. Well, let's maybe take a look at my nation overview. What am I doing? I've got to... Taking in money. Oof, most of these are crap, because I don't think these are really doing anything for me. We're going to have to play around with that. We could set it up so one of our things is like trading, so we get another trade route, and then we save a trade route for maybe to get the steppe horses, because the steppe horses is how we get the horse archers, and obviously we're geared up for that kind of thing. All right, well, because of our civilization value, I didn't look everywhere. Oh, we got some better ones over here. All right. We also have these little Greek republics around us. Well, I'll probably be eating those fairly early. And what is their civilization like? Oh, fairly good, too. We got another one down here. There's another little republic, and again, civilization value is pretty good here. What is the barbarian situation like, real quick? Okay, we do have barbarians there, but that's not really within our borders. We'll keep an eye on it, but not really a super concern. Okay. Let's go back into our little political view so we can see where our borders are a little bit more clearly. All right, so yeah, I think out of all that, I'm going to take the civilization one, because this one I don't really care about because we don't really have any subject states at the moment. I don't really plan to have any for a while. Popularity is popularity, and that could be great. But honestly, I think we want to get our civilization up and running, get our citizens nice and happy. We'll probably get rid of a lot of our tribesmen, because we already have some national slave output. And now that we have this, we get this, which is more national slave output on top of the mana points that we get. So I think we can make a lot of money with slaves. And when you convert tribesmen into when you convert tribesmen with one of the governor policies, they can become either freemen or slaves. So we could get more slaves that way. Okay, so I didn't see any tribesmen in our capital. Unfortunately, this is not really going to help us because all of the guys in our capital should be the same culture and religion. Culture is more the thing we're doing here. So we're trying to assimilate culture, and you get local unrest. Now, I don't know if that affects you if you don't actually have anybody of your culture, but this is something that's completely not helping us. Unfortunately, it costs 50 oratory points to change it. So there's a lot of things I need to change and not really being able to change it. Let's just double check that I'm not mistaken on that culture thing. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're all the same culture, religion here. And I mean, according to this, we should all be the same culture. And according to this, we should all be the same religion. So our governor, your governors just get random things to start with, and they're just not always the wisest. All right, so where do we have these tribal populations? Let's just look in the national overview. So our capital is probably this one. Yeah, I mean, you can see a highlight. So the most tribals we have is this one. So I'm going to double check that they're not like a different culture or something that would make us want to have this policy, but I'm fairly certain that they're not. Oh, we do have a little bit of extra different culture, I guess. It's only like that one guy, though. So we could probably change that ourselves without having this policy. I mean, why have unrest if you literally only have like one Greek population that you're going to have to convert? Yeah, according to what I'm seeing, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to change that or have that up. Because again, well, okay, there's 2 Greek guys in the whole thing. Okay, we got also some Armenians, but I think Armenians are in the same culture group as us. I could be wrong, but it looked like, if we go to the culture map mode, the Armenians are the same color as us, which I think means that they're the same culture group. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert in all the elements of this game, but I think I'm understanding that correctly. All right, so with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and change my policy here. Now, I'm burning through all my oratory power. We're going to do a no CB war with these guys pretty early. At least that's my game plan. So let's go ahead and change this, and we're going to change it to civilization effort, which is not only going to increase... Oh, that's a good point, though. This is where our civilization is the best, so does it make sense to do that there? Let's look at our other regions and compare what the civilization looks like. It's kind of weird that you have high civilization where you have all your tribesmen. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so the other place where we have a decent amount is here. Okay, let's see... So the civilization's a lot lower, so it makes a certain amount of sense to do that there. And these guys are in the same province, so when we get them, if they do have any tribesmen, which it sure looks like they do, we'll be able to do that. So I think this one makes a lot of sense because the civilization's kind of low, and at least in our little starting area. But let's take a look at the last one here real quick. So I already looked at that one. Let's take a look at this. So civilization's at 40, 40, 40... 40, 40. Okay, so this is pretty much 40 across the board. So I think we're going to change the policy. Oh, but that's the one where we're getting money. Ah! All right. Well, we'll go here then. So when we do this, not only will we be increasing the civilization, but we also have a percentage chance that a tribesman pop will be turned either into a freeman pop or a slave pop, which is what we want. So we will do that here. Unfortunate that our policies are just not on the right spots right now, but we'll make do. Okay, so that's all that messing around. Let's go ahead and get our trade. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the horses for now, because as much as we're not getting the steppe horses, we're getting some amount of being able to do cavalry, and also we get local manpower if we can get a surplus. So we'll go ahead and just grab normal horses. We'll get it from this place, I guess. That's fine. Now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and immediately hire 2 light cav. One there, one there. Let's grab our unit here. So they're set up heavy cav, heavy infantry, and then horse archers. We don't have those things. We start with archers. We're going to go with archers. We start with light infantry. We're going to go with light infantry. And then we're going to get light cav, so we'll put the light cav there. We'll change that around as we need to, but we'll see. As far as our commanders go, this guy seems to be loyal and will be so. Where's the Sassanids? Down there? Okay. Well, he's our most skilled. And who are we again? Just to remind myself. Okay, we're Kujid. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not sure. He's got a fabulous beard and nice wavy hair. Okay. Well, let's go back over here. Well, you're in the same family group, which is probably why, yeah, Founder, I'm not sure. He's part of our family. Okay. Well, a lot of our family is up at the top here. Alright, well, in any case, I'm going to go ahead and have this guy be my, my general. I'm going to change this thing. We'll do that as well. Unfortunately, we're a local power, and these guys are a regional power, so we cannot really ally with anybody, I don't think. In theory, I can ally with these guys. Who likes me? Where? Ooh, not diplomacy, relations. Okay, those guys don't like me. Those guys don't like me. These guys like me, but they're both regional powers, Albania and Iberia. Yeah, I know, they're not really in the place you expect them to be, but they're over here. Armenia does not like me. So, most of the people in the world do not like me. Well. Okay. And just to... Well, first let's take a look at our government. Make sure we have the best people in the positions. Okay, 8 is as good as it gets. Okay, we don't have anybody better there. Nobody better there. Nobody better there. So we have the best people we could have in that position. Let's go to technology to do the same thing. So you are an 11. We're not going to find anybody better than that. You're a 9, same thing. You're a 10. And you're a 9. So we've got the best people in the positions that they're in. We are going to want to take a couple of these inventions as well, but before we do that, let's go ahead. Because we have a scorned family, I'm actually going to address that by letting one of their people be the admiral here. That will give them a job, which will give them income, which will make them less scorned. Once they get enough income, their family stops being scorned. And why you want to not have them be scorned is because that makes their loyalty drop when they're scorned. So it's probably a good idea to have this family be a little less unhappy. Okay. I do want to check our families really quick, because it doesn't seem like we have that many. No, we do not. Well, he should not be scorned after this, because he's the only one in his family. We should probably look at our family too, make sure everybody's married and what have you. So you're married, but I don't have any children. I don't know if I can affect other family members. Let's see. He's my primary heir. Yeah, okay, we cannot control him. We cannot say arrange marriage. It can only be done on foreign characters. Okay. Let's look at our ruler real quick. See what he is. He's submissive. Oh, that's kind of a bad thing, huh? Alright, well. I think that's enough messing around with that. Let's go ahead and get our invention here. So, don't want that. Don't really want that. That could be good. Money's always a good thing. We're going to be getting rid of our tribesmen, so I don't really care about that. Don't really care about any of these. Fabricate claim thing could be something, but that's going to come later. Army morale recovery, I think, is pretty powerful, so... Leaning toward that? We may not need it, though. Maybe just get the tech? Because we actually have pretty good tech advancement. Nah, I'll do this. And then we're gonna be done with that. We can do an omen, but I'm gonna use the religious power to get our stability back. Okie dokie, I think we're more or less ready to go. So on the 1st of November, we can declare war on these guys, so we're gonna want to go. So, do I want to recruit more dudes? What is our... Well, actually, I should check that. What is our supply limit like? Ooh. Pretty crummy. So big armies is not going to be really ideal for us. In this area, it's a little bit better, but up in this area, it's pretty bad. All right. Well, that's good to know. I think we wait until these guys recruit and then see what's up. Because I expect these guys to actually be to drop in numbers, because republics tend to do that. Let's just start marching these guys, because I have a feeling it's going to be November 1st before you know it. Alright. Really quickly. Okay, I'm not allied with anyone. I'm a little afraid to wait too long. Because if I wait too long... they could get alliances, which would hamper us. So what I'm thinking about doing here... Well, the other thing, though, we don't want to do is we don't want to declare war on them too early and let them, get a bunch of manpower going. So... let's be a little patient here. Probably should have moved my army a little faster. Okay. You guys start moving there. It should be fast because, well, they're cavalry after all. When I get to this spot, I will declare war. Okay. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we have a lot of money. I think I should probably recruit more men. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do light infantry just to give us a little bit more men out there. Just 2 for now. And then let's right click on these guys. Declare war. This is just going to be a show superiority so we can eliminate them. We do have a navy which will actually help us in the fighting. This will drop our stability by 2, which is why we held our religious power. Okay, we're going to go into religion, and we're going to immediately lower, or raise our stability, I should say. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and murder these guys. We have a fairly good general. These guys are going to come in to help. See how they're recruiting men right away? Okay, we just stack wiped them. Oh, no, we didn't stack wipe them. Okay. You guys, well, they're going to come in there. Let's immediately start moving up here so that we can get these guys, because there's no fort up here. So we can siege that stuff down and prevent them from recruiting men. Let's get our navy up here so we can blockade them a bit. It's not letting me merge. Yeah, we'll merge our army up into one ball here. You 2 guys come in here. We still have plenty of money. So I'm thinking about hiring more guys. So I'm kind of have a separate army. As a matter of fact, I want to have enough that I can siege us down. We'll get 6K going, and then we'll stick them in here and try and siege us down. Merge these guys up, and then have them start marching up this way. And then we can siege this stuff down, and they won't be able to recruit troops anymore, and maybe we can stack wipe these guys while we're at it. Okay. Merge these guys up, and then I'm also going to give them a general. We're going to do this guy. Kind of, it's probably fort nonsense here. These guys all need to come in here. So all this stuff's got sieged down because of forts. Alright, go there instead. So when these guys get all together, we'll have them come in and they'll start sieging this down. We have a ship in the area, so that should help. We are losing a little bit of money. Let's go there. I'm a little confused at why we can't just move from there to there, but they can. Oh, it's because we're locked. Whoops. There we go. Now we can stack. We can try and wipe them out. All right. Merge all these guys together. Get in there. We do want to change our strategy real quick. All right. We have... Probably skirmishing makes the most sense for us. Because it affects the most things for us. So, we'll go with that. And then these guys should be on skirmishing as well. Catch them here. Not sure if we're going to stack wipe them or not. We sure didn't. Let's come on down here and start sieging stuff. Actually, no, that's the wrong decision. Let's try and stack wipe them. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna go a little bit longer on my videos. Again, this is to counter the fact that I'm probably the slower player of the bunch, so I'm gonna do a little bit longer videos than they may do. Okay, so this we have a collapse, so we can pay off people or have him flogged. So we gain popularity, but he drops loyalty a lot. But if we do this, we lose money, and he loses popularity. Screw him, flog him. He dies. Well, that sucks for you. That doesn't mean we just lost somebody really cool. Oh, no, we have this guy. He's awesome. Get in there. So I think we just lost one of our families. Maybe. We have that one family that's really huge. We probably will take in some of these families. Not 100% sure because they're going to be Greek. If that's a good idea, but... oh well. And then I'll probably de-siege a lot of this nonsense. Okay, that's been done. I like this nice, lovely teal or green color. We got another invention. I think we go ahead and just take the technology speed here. Alright, let's speed this sucker up. There's not going to be a whole lot going on at the moment. Other than just sieging stuff. Hopefully we gain a lot of citizens by doing this. And we can kind of curb this bad research ratio. Because I think that's citizens per your total population. Oh, we got a child. Which that should be our ruler, right? Yeah, cool. We already have our heir, so this may be the person that Leo is going to play as long as they live to adulthood. Pretender support. Ooh, all right. So this is the pretender. This is kind of the stuff that I'm not that experienced with because I haven't really played a lot of monarchies. So far, I played mostly tribal governments and republics and stuff like that. So I'm not as familiar with how the succession goes, but I guess when we die, we don't have to worry about it, do we? So, I mean, obviously we don't want... we have starving pops, but that's probably just because of... well, actually, no, I don't know why that is. Yeah, that's because of the sieging. Oh, did they buy mercenaries? Let me just take a real quick look at this war. Actually, look at my side. Yeah, it's just us on against that one. So they have an army here. It's black flagged, which I'm fairly certain that means that they're mercenaries. We should have to keep an eye on them. Not really sure why they're just like doing that little dance. Oh, these are the people that support the dude. So what I'm thinking, I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, okay, it resorted. So a lot of people like this dude. He's our main general, right? Yeah, a lot of people like this dude. So hey, who knows? Maybe Leo will be this dude. As long as the Civil War doesn't happen, I guess, is what we're worried about there. Okay, let's keep besieging stuff. Now, while this guy's black flagged, I don't think he can really do a whole lot. He might not actually have anywhere to go because we siege this stuff down. I'm not 100% sure on how that works, but you know, part of me says we shouldn't be sieging this stuff down because it's going to cause me attrition. We want to save our manpower. Okay. So this stuff will naturally get desieged at this stage. But you know what? Honestly, we could probably just sue for peace and get what we want. So I want this and this, and I want all your money. Yeah, they're already accepted. So we get everything that they own and a good chunk of money. And that kind of pays for the war. We only get 3 aggressive expansion. That's not too bad. And we've now become a regional power. So now we can be in alliances, which is kind of what I've been looking for. Let's slow this down a bit just in case. All right, so we conquered them. I am going to take in their families because we have so few families. I know they're probably going to be Greek, and that may not be ideal, but we kind of need more characters to play around with. So pass judgment, and I'll take the ones that are probably the bigger families, just to pad out how many characters we have. So I'll probably take this 15 one. So you're this dude, right? He seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll take him. Do we crucify the rest? Or do we take more? Wow, these guys have amazing stats. I'm just taking a look at their culture and religion. I'm kind of wanting to take this guy. Imelid. Nice 8 size family. And he seems to be loyal and have good stats, so... Alright, now let's crucify the rest. Alright, because we're a regional power, we get one more import route. And we get other things, which are nice. So, yeah, that's just a peace deal. Alright, so now that we're a regional power, we can talk to other regional powers, like these guys. And they like us, so we should probably become allied to them. This will allow us, and they're allied to Albania as well. That will probably be the triple alliance here. I think that's a really good idea because it will protect us against a lot of these other... Because we're all the same religion, we should band together, right? We're the same culture group, too. And we can protect ourselves against these outsiders, right? So, yeah, definitely offer alliance. Now, these are people that we could attack, too. So we have to keep that in mind. But I think we go after these Greeks and take them out first. Kind of wrap around here. And then we'll see. I mean, we could always turn on Iberia later, and honestly, that is something that one of the future players, once they take over for me, may want to do as well. Okay. And then we're also going to ally to these guys. Although they're a migratory tribe, so I don't know what I'm going to expect from them. Oh, they're already at war. Screw that. They're at war with these guys. No thanks. Thankfully, these guys didn't get dragged into that war, so that's good. All right, now our trade route. Do we have step horses? Oh, we don't have step horses. We can get elephants. I don't think we're going to go with that, though. Wine can be good. We already have wine? We do already have wine. We already have a surplus of wine. So... always a good one would be like something like grain, just to get our population moving, because we don't necessarily have a huge population. It also helps with manpower eventually as well. So you know what? Let's pick that up. I really want step horses if I can get it, though. And we're going to get this from the same place. All right, cool. I should probably look to see... Okay, these guys are the guys that are trading to us. And they're the ones that are at war with these dudes. So that's one of the reasons why we may not want to done anything with that. All right, let's play here. Go a little bit on faster speed. Let's have... What is the supply like down here? I feel like this map is like not working all of a sudden. Oh, maybe that's showing me because I have a... Ah, okay, that's what it is. There we go. Yeah. Send these guys down this way, because our next target's going to be down this way. And these guys can just kind of sit over here. Alright, we have oratory power, and now we just got a bunch of Greeks. Right? We don't want these Greeks to be around. We don't want their... And we have other Greeks within ourselves as well. So, what I think I do here... Because this region we just gained doesn't have any tribesmen, so there probably are tribesmen in this region, but for the most part, I think the right thing to do here is we start doing the cultural assimilation to get rid of the Greek pops. So, yeah, let's do that. It's better than the autonomy. This does nothing for you. As a matter of fact, it probably hurts you, so we're just going to have to deal with the unrest. Alright, well, this is going to be a point where I'm going to wrap up the video here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.